Hi, everyone. Um, this is Thursday, the 18th or 19th or something of June. Um, there's something I want to share. It is a letter that I wrote a couple of weeks ago that was an unsent letter stating what I thought Andrew would want to hear and what I was willing to do to go against what I stand for, my morals, my values, my beliefs, and my standards as to what I expect a relationship to be. So I wrote this. I call it my unsent letter to Andrew. And um, I had Facebook messaged a cousin of mine back home who has been checking in on me, commenting on things that I post, privately, of course, but um, you know who you are. I'm not going to name you. I told you that I was going to send you something that you were going to be really surprised and proud of me for. You never got this email, and I'll explain after I read the letter why you didn't get this email. Anyway, this is my unsent letter. Long week, eh? One of the longest I've experienced in forever. What I learned this week, what I learned this week spending time with you a lot and then not seeing you at all feels like a death or something. The death of a wicked friendship. I hate this feeling. I feel like I'm doing exactly what I harshly accused you of doing, throwing this all away. I don't want to lose you. You're such a wonderful man who I enjoy hanging out with, talking with, waking up next to, sharing feelings and thoughts with, fucking, holding, etc., etc. These feelings of rejection I feel are a result of my own insecurities and not feeling good enough to have someone else ever love me in the way I think I need. The love that you showed me didn't seem good enough. That's not your fault, but I treated this awkward situation like you did me wrong. I admit I'm still not thrilled that you slept with someone else without mentioning it first and then hung out with him a few days after telling me you cheated on me, knowing that I was going through a lot of bad feelings and emotions. What you did right was tell me about it afterwards. You were very, very honest with me, and I shut you out without calming down and listening to what you had to say and giving you a chance to explain yourself. You really did try. You were patient. I know you hurt seeing me like that. You're not being able to work the next day proves that. I see that now. I know you care about me. I see it when we're together. So you don't want to have sex with just one person? So what? Hell, you were with women up until you met me, and you need to sow your wild oats. Fucking do it. Truth be told, I miss getting sowed by you. You once said that this is the best sex you ever had. Well, me too. Why throw that away? It, it's fucking hot, and I'm hard just thinking about it now. We will never be able to duplicate the sex we have with other people, so why not keep going? Side note, really, really, really happy I chose black and white right now. Oh my god, I can feel my face burning. I'm so embarrassed to be putting this out there, but it needs to be out there. I miss seeing your face when you walk through the door and how you smile so big when you see me. You make me feel special, period. You are special to me. What we have is something that I cherish and want to build on. I always feel so light and happy when you're around, and I know I make you happy, or else why would we always be together, spending all of our free time together? We're a great little team, man. Gonna throw this in there too. I miss the hell out of that Jesse guy. Jesse's his best friend. We are such a fun group, and I also feel like I'm throwing him away, which I don't want to even think about. I adore Jesse and Veronica, Jesse's girlfriend, and I'm not willing to lose them either. So, what I'm asking from you is that for a while, please don't share your sexual exploits with me. The feelings of jealousy are still very present, and I can see myself getting upset. Let's take this day by day. Let's be honest with each other for sure. But if you could just be a touch more sensitive towards my feelings about you, it would make it a much easier transition. Just tread lightly for a little while until I completely understand what it is that I'm proposing to you now. Come hell or high water, Andrew, I'm going to make this work. For you, for me, for the connection that we have. You've become one hell of a friend. Like I said before, I don't want to lose you. I had to take most of the week off of work. I haven't been eating. I vomit when I eat. I have chest pains. I can't sleep. It's because I feel for you. My body has proven that in the last few days. Long week. I can't believe how much lighter I feel right now with this weight lifting off of my shoulders. I'm actually smiling right now thinking about giving you a huge hug. I might cry. It's a happy cry though. A big kiss and just get back to having a best friend back in my orbit. I'm sure your jaw is on the floor right now wondering how the hell did this all come about. Three things happened during my emotional toil of this awful week that made me really sit down, think about you, think about me, think about this situation, who you are as an individual, and what it is that I want to get out of this short time that we have on Earth. My cousin contacted me this week. The following is the advice she shared with me. Okay, so I have to throw my 2 cents worth of advice in here. The perfect soulmate is bullshit. Anyone that tells you that is a lying piece of shit. After X amount of years, I love blank dearly. But there isn't a week that goes by that we don't annoy the fuck out of each other or over something. A relationship is work. You get pissed off. You have a great fucking time making up again. Over and over and over. Den, if he was the perfect one, then he wasn't. Because perfect isn't real. Perfect doesn't last. How can you grow and learn from perfect? Call this guy up. Invite him over and enjoy the fuck out of him. Life is too short to deprive yourself of some fantastic sex and companionship. When you find the guy that annoys the hell out of you and drives you crazy at least once a week, you want to pack his fucking bags and throw him to the curb at least once a year. You don't want to change him and he loves you just the way you are, then that is something worth working for. That could almost be perfect. I'd rather grow old with 100 great casual friends around loving me for who I am than one perfect, always wondering, am I good enough? Seriously, Dan, just enjoy every minute. Don't try so hard. You always find the best things when you aren't even looking for them. Second situation. Oh gosh. Okay. I just want to say before I read this one, this is not something that I was proud of, but I did it. I don't regret it. I'm not proud of it. Felt not good the next day. Really not good the next day. So the second situation that made me change my mind is I had a couple of friends kidnap me on Friday night. We went for drinks. I didn't drink because I swore off alcohol that week. I was talking about my feelings and this roadblock between us. I went out to have a smoke, and the guy at the next table got up immediately and followed me. He said he couldn't help overhearing what we were talking about. We chatted, had another smoke later on together, then I brought him home at the end of the night. I never do this, but I had a void that I needed filled. The guy was nothing compared to the wicked sexual chemistry we have doing what we do. I really hope this doesn't come across as me trying to make you jealous or something, or get back at you. That is not the reason for me sharing this with you. I'm telling you this so that I acknowledge knowing that our sex is dynamite. I don't want to lose that. I can't wait to ravage you. Third situation. Last night, blank and blank. You know who they are. You met them at my work. Last night they came over. We had some drinks. My first since Monday. Can you believe that? And they shared their story with me. One thing that stood out talking to them is that it's unrealistic to believe any one person's needs could be met from just one person. Although their lifestyle and how they open their relationships up with other people isn't something I would necessarily choose for myself, I'm very open to making sure I put myself out there for you so we can meet some of our needs together. It's been 3 weeks and it can be so hard. I'm much better now, but oh, fuck. Okay. I want to be a support system for you. Be your friend, your lover. I know I can't meet all of what you need, and you can't be all that I need either. I see that now. But that doesn't mean we can't be there for each other, share our lives, dreams, opinions, fears. I want to be that for you if you will be that for me. You've already filled so many needs that I have been missing, and I've always been comfortable sharing myself with you all around. Opening up, being able to put myself completely and truthfully in your hands. You never once made me feel anything but fulfilled in my heart, in my life, and in my pants. Again, I'm very happy this is black and white. You've changed my world, Andrew, and I've changed yours. Admit it. I'm going to be here for you, man. If you will be there for me, like it was before, but with more of an understanding about each other. Will you keep seeing me? Can I be the best friend in a way that you've never had? Can I fill those needs for you? I'm here. I'm waiting. I can't wait to see you. I have a love for you that I can't even fathom not having. The void that I felt this week is one of my needs that only you can fill. The gap of you not being here. I work tonight, and I'm off tomorrow night. If you would please come and see me. I want to hold you for a while if you'll let me. Sorry this is so long, but I have a lot to share. Hope you're having a great day. I'm very sorry for being so dramatic over what happened in the last week, but I'm sure you understand that I'm emotional and responded that way because of the strength of the connection we have together. Missing you a lot. So that's my unsent letter. I call it my moment of weakness, of grasping like the end of a rope and figuring out what I could do to not lose this person. So I typed it, made it a PDF file, and decided to send it to my cousin, who said about the reason number one that I was changing my mind. So I sent it to her and didn't hear anything back. And I was going through some emails. There's an ad on Kijiji for a position at my job. And for some reason, I just went into the sent folder. I didn't send it to my cousin. I sent it to Andrew. I can't believe that he saw this. I really wanted my cousin to see this, to read it and give me her input. And half an hour ago, more than 3 weeks after all this craziness has happened, and I sent it to Andrew. I was really confused a couple weeks ago, a little under 2 weeks ago, when I got a random text from Andrew, and he said that he appreciates everything that I'm saying, and that he has a love for me, and that when we're back from our separate mini vacations, that he's excited to see me. But let's not talk until we get back from our vacations. So I looked at my phone when he sent those texts, and I was so confused. Like, why are you saying this? I just thought he was messing with my head. So I looked at the time that I sent the email, and it was not even 20 minutes after this email was sent to him that he sent me those texts. So now he's out there thinking that I'm going to go along with this. I'm not going along with this. Not at all. Not at all. There's no way. There's no way it would ever work, because there's no way it would ever work. Because I'm going to get jealous if he says he's meeting friends after work or something, and I'm going to be wondering what he's doing, who he's doing, why he would even fucking want to do it with anybody else. But anyway. But then at the same time, if he, with what he wants in his life right now, if he compromises with me and stays just with me, it could go any number of different ways. He could cheat on me and not tell me. He could stay faithful to me and just have this like resentment to me, and like what kind of connection is that? Like, if you resent somebody and you're with them. So there's that to think about. And you know, I was thinking yesterday at the lake that he's 9 years younger than I am. He was in a relationship for 8.5 years with a woman. He's only been with women until me. He does kind of need to go out there and just dip his toe in a bunch of different pools, I guess, before he decides which one to jump in. My first reaction was just to say, like, toe's been in my pool, it's solid block now, you can't jump in. But I don't know if the day ever came that he would come and say he would commit to me. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm not waiting. I've had a couple of dates. And I'm not a dating person. I don't like doing it, but I'm 36. Fuck. All my friends are married. All my friends are getting married. All my friends are in, like, long-term relationships. There's me. I'm like the third wheel or the fifth wheel or the seventh wheel. I'm just always single and always solo, and I'm just putting myself out there because I don't want to be like this anymore. I have a lot to share, and I want to share it. So I guess I can't call this unsent letter because I just found out tonight that it was a sent letter. Yeah. So that's happening now. Oh, God. It's ever gonna stop. Just stop, stop, stop. Ugh. I should write a fucking book.